We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Coman. Muller. Sané. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Gets away from his opponents. And the finish!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Pavard.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
And it's Sané. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bayern Munich are making a change now. It's going to be a double change then. Hernandez. Kimmich. Alaba. Bayern Munich desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Oh, poor contact, nothing on the shot. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Strong punch. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Kimmich. He can get that clear. And there goes the final whistle. What a game. Wonderful stuff and the right result. Neither side really deserved to lose. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful, perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well, no doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Everything a brilliant shade of red here, even indeed the outer skin of the stadium when its mightiest occupants are in town. Oh, shooting chance! It's there!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Liverpool trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Breaks on here. It's a loose ball. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Thiago. And that's one way to annoy his teammates. Oh, real danger here. Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Mane. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah gets wrestled off the ball.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push.
He's tried one! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Mane. Javi Martinez. Gets away from his opponents. And here's Gnabry. Coman. Cut out in the nick of time. Wijnaldum. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Schuller does well there, alert. Coman. Kimmich. Well played, he saw that coming. And here's
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Javi Martinez. It's the through ball. He's pinged one through here. He's made sure that that won't get through. Mohamed Salah. Wijnaldum. Approaching the half-hour mark. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. Alaba. Now it's Gnabry. Decent looking ball. And it's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Kim?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Bayern Munich get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Alisson catches it safely. Let's put a stop to that. And here's Gnabry. Timely intervention. Thiago. And here's Roberto Firmino. Finds himself eased off the ball. Schüller. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Now it's Mane. That's a good ball to... has a pop! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, but I really like that link-up there. I think something I'm sure they can work on again and get it right.
And it's Firmino. Lobs it in gently. Firmino. And the shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Cleared away. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Wijnaldum. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Bayern Munich sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. That gets things going for the second half. The movement looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. That'll be a throw-in. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Well, that is asking for trouble. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Bayern Munich present their opponents with the best possible chance here, dealing with the pressure. And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Mohamed Salah. It's out for a goal kick. Wijnaldum gets it back. Back to the keeper. Jerome Boateng. Back to the keeper and try something new. Gnabry, who does have an assist to his name. Crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Firmino gets through. He's gone for it. In it goes.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Mane. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's through. He's got away. Has a hit! No mistake!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So the lead now is 2.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Alaba tries to stroke it through. Van Dijk plays it forward. Oh, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because
Fabinho concedes a free kick for that. He's pinged one through here. Hernandez. Shula. Hernandez. Alaba. Javi Martinez. Kimmich. And it's Javi Martinez. Muller.
Denied brilliantly. Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Bayern Munich are able now to make their substitution. Up for a header! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. That's been won straight back. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Oh, some tackle that. Origi. Nicely measured pass.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Javi Martinez. It's Muller! And that would have won it.
Muller should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Looking to force his way through. He's one-on-one, surely! Has a goal! He's scored! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Bayern Munich just have to run down the clock. And they've been caught out here. Pavard. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Jerome Boateng. Davis hoists it forward. Kimmich. Javi Martinez. Pavard. And it's played forward. Goes for goal! Back of the net! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Lewandowski is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
2 up, and that is that. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance, and a result which is well-deserved. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Bayern Munich were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Schüller is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning. Forward it goes. Coman. It's their first effort on goal.
Coman certainly caught it well enough, but that was never really going to trouble the keeper.
Now it's Lewandowski. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Jerome Boateng. Schüller. Coman. Goretzka. Hoists it forward. Kimmich. Goretzka. And it's Alaba. Lewandowski. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Gnabry spreads it towards the left. And he's cut it out. And he's there to hoof it away. Gnabry. It's on a plate. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Bayern Munich have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Javi Martinez. Muller gets it out to the wing. Oh, he's been flattened there. Kimmich gets it back. Jerome Boateng. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. He's left his man. Goretzka. Javi Martinez tries to get it forward quickly. Gnabry. Gets away from his opponent. Lewandowski. Drives it forward. Boateng positions himself well and cuts it out. Nicely measured pass. Muller. And here's Gnabry. He has a hit! Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Javi Martinez gets it back. Lewandowski. Shot at goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Koeman. Schuler with a fine tackle. Gnabry provides an outlet. And it's Muller. Hernandez cuts it out. And it's played forward. Well, they could break here. Gnabry. Alaba has come steaming up from the back for this. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Lewandowski. Goretzka. Bayern Munich get it back again. And it's Goretzka. Alaba. Alaba. Brings it forward. And that'll be the final action of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this.
Has a goal! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Lewandowski simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Time for a change in personnel. Gets up to head it! Decent enough try.
Goretzka certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Javi Martinez. Goretzka. Schuler. Played back in. Can he find a finish now? They've won a corner. And it's been taken short. Kimmich gets it away. Lewandowski. Javi Martinez. Now it's Lewandowski. Kimmich. Alaba. Boateng proves too strong there. Schuler. Lewandowski. Now it's Lewandowski. Javi Martinez can hoist it clear. Koeman. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Oh, he's put too much on it. Bayern Munich are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Goretzka. Gnabry. Just about up to the hour now. Your impression so far, Jim? Goes for goal! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Bayern Munich take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Cleared without complication. He's through. Müller. It's a brilliant interception. Goretzka. Now it's Gnabry. Gnabry is a clever pass. Kimmich. And it's Müller. Lewandowski plays it out to the flank. And it's got through. Great lead! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. More than happy to take the muscular approach. He's got through. Müller unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gnabry, Müller, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. He's had a shot! It's anyone's ball. And that has been clubbed away. And here's Gnabry. Boateng gets rid without sophistication. Gnabry has his foot in there. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And here's Gnabry. Real chance! And the ball's come out. Bayern Munich are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Shoots! And the follow-up. They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Bayern Munich take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Sonny.
Bayern Munich really have been alive to interceptions and picking off any loose balls.
Goretzka, and here's Lewandowski.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Müller. Oh, he's in! He's had a goal! They scored! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Davis gets the better of his man. In towering header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
It's Choupo-Moting. And that is that. Well, the players certainly gave it everything, but just didn't get the break. Terrific support, terrific effort, but the wrong outcome. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Bayern Munich just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervous...
The end of our coverage. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the top. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Over to the left. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Koeman now shoots! It's there!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example. Bayern Munich are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Javi Martinez. Bayern Munich have it back and they can go again. Lobs it in gently. He spotted the run and played him through. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Sancho. Vieira plays it out to the wing. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. He gets past his man. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. And it's Boateng. Cut out in the nick of time. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Kante goes looking. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Messi. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, good save. He's read that very well. Defending of the desperate variety. That's nice. Gets the better of his... and a shot! And he's there to make a great save.
Davies is very sporting here to acknowledge the...
and the keeper's given it away. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. He goes long. Davis. And here's Messi. Goes for goal! And the follow-up! It's a goal! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Things starting to look very... Koeman! Oh, just misses past the post.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Hoists it forward. Lewandowski gets it back. Messi clips one through. That's another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Has a look and has a go. A great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
That's a throw. Cruyff. That's a decent ball. Now the counter. Tries a shot! He scored!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Kimmich tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Kimmich. He's made sure that that won't get through. Well, that had to be more accurate. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and it's obvious that
he's had a shot! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff has a pop! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Cruyff.
The first 45 minutes are up. So a really good half of football, 3 goals, and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right mark.
Gnabry! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
He's given it away. Chance! Lewandowski hits one! Forward it goes. Vieira. Neuer will lay claim to that. Lewandowski already with 2 goals under his belt. And it's Lewandowski. Now it's Messi. It's on a plate. Kimmich. And here's Lewandowski. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Kimmich. And it's played forward. Ruben Dias plays it forward. Sancho gets it out to the wing. And that's put paid to a promising move. Yeah. Lewandowski. There he goes, motoring forward. Timely intervention.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter. Once he got into that position, it's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Coman. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Conte. Well played, he saw that coming.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no 2 ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's Gnabry. And that's been won straight back. Yeah. Davis drives it forward. Throw it. Vieira tries to get it forward quickly. Vieira, and the finish! Goal! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Bayern Munich making another change here.
Well, with the introduction of such a tall lad now, we may well see a more predictable, lofty route forward, but it's still very hard to deal with that, you know, if they can affect it right.
We have ourselves a real game here. We're going for goal!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well positioned to make that interception. Keeper sends it forward. Lewandowski. Well read, he sorted that out.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Needed a better pass there.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And he's there to cut it out. Away from immediate danger. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. Could you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The Bayern fans singing their songs. This indeed is a super club in so many ways. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Has a goal! It's in!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rebic. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Forward it goes. And he's surging through. Gnabry!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a moment.
It's Lewandowski! Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's Davis. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. That's surely a foul, free kick. And that has been cleared. Good idea, just poorly executed. Rebic.
There's a lot of movement up front.
Yeah, I have noticed that those front players are working very hard, dropping deeper.
Yeah, and I just think it keeps the opposition off guard with so much switching of position. Keeping shape is much harder.
Looking to break out here. Now it's Figo. He gets past his man. And he's there to cut it out. Out to the right. Gnabry desperately wants to get on the end of this. Lewandowski. Pirlo gets it out to the wing. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Pirlo tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Has a look and has a go. Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
And it's been taken straight back. Piqué gets good distance on it. Kimmich. And here's Messi. And here's the chance to counter. Kimmich. Now it's Lewandowski. And he's going for goal! Over to the left. Rebic is onto it and can take it up. Gets the better of his man. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Messi, who spotted the run and goes for goal! And the ball's come out. And they've been caught out here. Davis. Defending of the desperate variety. Well played, he saw that coming. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Quick, decisive and unerring.
And we've reached half-time. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Here we go again.
Bayern Munich don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in the second half. They can't hold back though.
A heavy challenge. A real chance to break. Nicely measured pass. Messi! In it goes! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
So here comes a substitution. Messi is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
Will be a throw-in. That intervention was very necessary. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. And it's Gnabry. Deftly done. Oblak deals with it effortlessly. Barcelona really are defending from the front.
They are, and this type of pressing is a case of counter-attacking a counter-attack. It's high octane and high pressure, high fitness.
Figo. Davis drives it forward. He's got away. Lewandowski hits one. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Bayern Munich making another change here. Wrestled off the ball. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, That's a booking, always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Hoists it forward. He's left his man. Rebic goes for goal. Could fall kindly. Roberto. In by Roberto. He's had a shot.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Muller. Looking to get with it. It's Muller! It's broken loose. Fence has got rid of that. And it's Messi. And the counter is on. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. Oh, has a hit! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Javi Martinez. Let down by a lack of accuracy. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Gnabry. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than... Has a hit! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And it's played forward. And here's Muller. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Oh, surely! He's gone for it! Oh, taken with style! With so little time left! Grandstand finish!
Bayern Munich are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Bayern Munich give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Roberto going through, has a pop! Decent enough try.
Rebic certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Through, and the finish! Really well taken goal. They have stolen level at the last. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
All square again into the dying minutes. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, wonderful stuff and the right result. Neither side really deserved to lose. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the cards. So overall, I don't think anyone will be
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here. It's caught him there, it's a free kick. Davis. Good idea, just poorly executed. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
He's had a go! Davis does well to read it and intercepts. Messi. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Good challenge. He just stood firm. Koeman. Iniesta. It is quite a run he's making here. In with a header! Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Boateng. Out to the left it goes. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann. Messi.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
In with the challenge. Iniesta is the guilty party there. He's had that put on a plate. Batistuta goes on a charge down the left. Has he picked him out? Going through. A chance! Has a hit! Goal! Bayern Munich! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Bayern Munich take the lead. And the finish! Ter Stegen gives chase. Iniesta tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Messi doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Koeman. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Bayern Munich really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Quetta gets it back. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Lewandowski. And there's a long ball. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's Batistuta. He gets past his man. Done very well to intervene. Messi. Dashing forward at pace. Boateng showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gets away from his opponents. Big chance, shoots! Kimmich. Coman gets wrestled off the ball. Now it's Messi. Coman. Iniesta tries to get it forward quickly. Davis has given away a free kick. There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's got to be a change.
Batistuta really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. And it's half-time here. There we are, off they go for half-time. It did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal, which is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. And if the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
There's the start of the second half.
Bayern Munich don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in the second half. They can't hold back though.
He's got away. Batistuta. So who's he picking out? It's a brilliant interception. Kimmich goes steaming forward. Iniesta. He's made sure that that won't get through. Kimmich. And here's Lewandowski. Well read, he sorted that out. Kimmich. Messi. Iniesta tries running with the ball at his feet. Ah, he's given it away. Goes for goal! That's a half-decent try.
Batistuta certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Bayern Munich can make their change now with a break in play. Knocks it in gently. And here's Griezmann. He's left his man. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Has a look and has a go. Gave it a go, but off target.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Just brushed off the ball there. That's a decent ball. Iniesta. Griezmann plays a clever pass. Pavard gets it away. And it's Iniesta. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, they may be down, but they're far from out. In terms of chances, they're right up.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he has a pop! He can pounce on that. In it goes! And with that goal comes comfort. Neuer reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
I doubt he'll score too many, which come easier than that, Peter, but just look at his movement. He knew instinctively that the keeper would...
It's Muller! And they've been caught out here. So to play, and it is a goal kick. Bayern Munich have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Forward it goes. Messi has a pop! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Muller. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. So here comes a substitution. That's been levered clear. He's gone for it! Same again, same outcome. Keeper's ball. Davis. Well positioned to make that interception. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Martinez. Looking to get within range. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Bayern Munich with the chance now to pull one back. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
And it's played forward. And it's Iniesta. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Pavard drives it forward. Iniesta. It's got through to him. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Bayern Munich making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last them.
It's Neymar! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Looking to break out here. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And that could be trouble. Hoists it forward. And it's Gnabry. He's picked him out. Oh, and the shot! Back of the net! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
So, just the consolation, or is there a way back from here? Sergio Ramos. Razpilicueta. And time is up. Well, much worthy industry, but that alone simply not enough. They are beaten by the better side. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence. And I'm afraid they were found wanting.
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Bayern fans singing their songs. This indeed is a super club in so many ways. Goes for goal! Hoists it forward. Well played, he saw that coming. Zinchenko. Forward it goes. Zinchenko needed to come up with a better ball.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Stones. Javi Martinez. Messi. Oh, he's broken through. Messi! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay. There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Davis. Swap up to meet it. Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
And it's played forward. Javi Martinez. That's a decent ball. Hits one! Goal! Bayern Munich! Just so calm under pressure.
Now this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Bayern Munich get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Rice spreads it towards the left. Zinchenko sticks in a foot to win it back. Over to the left. Well weighted. He gets past his man. He's one up, has a pop! Oh, taken with style! Well, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserved to.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's been taken straight back. Jerome Boateng. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Well read, he sorted that out. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and I'm very grateful.
Davis brings the ball forward. Davis has a pop! They've scored! And already they're looking to
did that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Bayern Munich take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Oh, good ball. Hernandez. Javi Martinez tries to get it forward quickly. It's a brilliant interception. Zinchenko doesn't get the pass he's looking for. He's got away. Cruyff. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And it's Cruyff. Hernandez goes looking. That's not going to make it. And here's Messi. And Messi! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Bayern Munich are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Pavard plays it forward. Davis drives it forward.
Messi really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Jerome Boateng. Kimmich has made his mark on this game. Stones gets it back. Pavard. Javi Martinez. Pavard. Davis has created one goal already. Kimmich. Davis. Javi Martinez. Coleman. Going through. Coleman. Messi. Davis. Davis goes looking. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Javi Martinez. And it's Davis. Jerome Boateng. Chooses to go back. Pavard. Davis. Javi Martinez. Kimmich. Yeah, he's fouled him there. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Lewandowski being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Hernandez goes back to base. Pavard. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue of inviting most of your opposition high up the pitch.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Pavard. Back to the keeper. Hoists it forward. Looking for space out wide. He's left his man. Shoots! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Bayern Munich grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. This could be their final throw of the dice. Davis is there to heave it away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Bayern Munich, winners of a no contest. They just swamped their opponents in superior quality. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me, it just always held an interest.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, welcome everybody, and thank you for joining us for what we hope will be a very intriguing second part to this two-legged event. It is a situation which has left us with plenty of talking points to mull over since the conclusion of the first leg. The two sides, of course, separated by a tiny margin, and it's no surprise that that margin is what is on our minds now. An awful lot can change in a situation as highly charged as this one. You certainly feel an element of edginess here, where the slightest shift in momentum could turn out to be conclusive, and this might very well be some emotional roller coaster for all involved. Everything a brilliant shade of red here, even indeed the outer skin of the stadium when its mightiest occupants are in town. Well, I wonder, how do you go about plotting a change of fortune here? You've had to do it before, Jim. What do you think?
The opening 15 minutes, Peter, could really set the tone here. I'm expecting a cautious start, with the next goal being so critical as to who gets it. And while it would make perfect sense to say that we're not expecting anything out of the ordinary, I could so easily be proved wrong because of what this game means to these players. The atmosphere being created is kind of demanding of that too. Very difficult to say with certainty what to expect from the off.
And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can... Lewandowski! And he's there to make a great save.
Lewandowski is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Muller plays it forward. Mateus tries to get it forward quickly. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Kimmich. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. He's got options out wide. Has a goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Lewandowski did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Goretzka drives it forward. Mateus, and here's Zamorano.
Zamorano really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Played out to the right. That's a promising ball. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Bayern Munich just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
No, he wasn't being fooled. Forward it goes. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And here's Lukaku. Lukaku. Muller. Lukaku, and the shot! It's in! We're back where we started. It's level on aggregate. And that's it. That was always inevitable. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Schuller goes up and over. Now it's Lewandowski. Brozovic. And he's going long. Cuts it out. Mateus. And here's Zamorano. Lukaku showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tries a shot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Well, there's something you don't see every day. Goretzka. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Massive leap! Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Mateus. Zamorano, cut out in the nick of time. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. He's had a go! And sticks it away! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Gagliardini, and it's Zamorano. Now it's Müller. Lewandowski. Out to the left it goes. Chance! Big chance! Hakimi tries to clear. There is the half-time whistle. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, Peter, now we're seeing some fighting spirit. They looked lacklustre a while ago, but how quickly things can change.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Lukaku has a goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Davis goes looking. He's got away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Handanovic will lay claim to that. Martinez hoists it forward. Hakimi. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Delivers across. Oh, good interception.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Receives it in a good position. Kick ball forward. And they win it back again. Martinez. It's Lukaku!
They're actually not getting too tight, which is...
Martinez hits it! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Mateus battles to win it back, and it's Lukaku. Lukaku! Good first touch, and almost as good a second.
Lukaku brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Played it short. Now the cross. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Davis. And it's played forward. Defenders on the back foot. Well weighted. Martinez. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. This is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. Lukaku ready to try one. He's having a go. Brozovic. Hakimi has been caught there, it's a foul. Forward it goes. Bayern Munich have it back and they can go again. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Brozovic. Kimmich. Pavard goes looking.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Martinez. That's a good hit one! The defence can get it clear. And here's Figo. Shapes to shoot! Back of the net! And they have an aggregate lead. Absolutely thundered in. Keeper, no chance.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
And it's Brozovic. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Nicely measured pass. He's got it, and he's got time. And he's there to cut it out. Pavard gets it away. Hoists it forward. Figo. It's Figo! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Figo clearly is aware of how important that was. He'll be hoping that it won't come back to haunt him.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Davis plays it forward. And here's Lukaku. 5 minutes left on the clock. This lead then. He's gone for it! They are rampant! A surely that settles it.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
That was just poor decision-making and...
Chance! And the ball's come loose! He's in! Goes for goal! He's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Pavard. That intervention was very necessary. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So to rewrite the football cliché, it's been a tie of two halves. A quite brilliant win that confines defeat in the first leg to little more than a distant memory. So a final word from Jim Beglin before we say goodbye. What did you make of what we saw over the two legs?
Quite a game, Peter. It just goes to show you the added edge that these games have and how it can bring out the very best in some players who just refuse to let themselves be beaten. And we certainly got our money's worth out of this, I think.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Madrid have some ground to make up here as we stand at what is effectively the halfway point of the tie. However, the talk that has been coming out from their side has been largely optimistic. The deficit, while significant, is by no means conclusive, with a full 90 minutes still to come. Their manager made it plain that in order to turn it around, they will need all the help they can get. And the one thing he called for was an improvement in the atmosphere, and he cannot complain on that front. It is bold, boisterous and bouncy, and that is everything you need if you are to reverse a deficit in a two-legged tie. The stands here, the curva, as the locals call them, make for quite an impressive sight, all in support of the grand old lady of the Italian game. Well, you do wonder what is going through the heads of those making the calls now. If you are behind, this is pretty much do or die.
The opening 15 minutes, Peter, could really set the tone here. I'm expecting a cautious start, with the next goal being so critical as to who gets it. And while it would make perfect sense to say that we're not expecting anything out of the ordinary, I could so easily be proved wrong.
And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Sensational save! Hoists it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And the weighted pass. And here's Morata. Modric, oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Cuadrado, still goalless at the moment. And that's sprayed out wide. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Modric. Just brushed off the ball there. And here's Morata, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality.
Goes for goal! He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. In with a header! Goal! Juventus! The cross was inch perfect, and the header unerring.
Oh, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
So we have our breakthrough.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Toni Kroos. Forward it goes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Morata. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Morata hits one! In it goes! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Juventus
are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So now the difference is 3.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Cuadrado. Now it's Dybala. Now it's Morata. Valverde. Modric. Toni Kroos. That has put a stop to that. Dybala. Plays it long. Here it comes. Courtois has that under control. He's played him through. Not offside that time. Ronaldo battles to win it back. Cuadrado. That could spell trouble. It's Modric! Oh, that was no routine save.
Modric really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Alexandro. Now it's Morata. And here's Benzema. Now it's Morata. Oh, good interception. Ronaldo finds himself offside. We hit half-time. So your views on the first half?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
The action has already resumed here.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
This is promising. It's gone a long way up and away. And it's been taken short. And here's Dybala. Morata. Varane goes looking. And here's Dybala. Varane gets it back. Varane demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Surely.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Dybala. Now it's Morata. Sergio Ramos does well there, alert. A real chance to break. Cuadrado. He's got options out wide.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
And they win it back again. There's a move that looked... And it's been given away. Well, they could break here. Sergio Ramos does well to read it and intercepts. And it's Hazard. Toni Kroos. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Good challenge. He just stood firm. Timely intervention. Alexandro. They get a throw in. De Ligt. Quadrado plays it forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Toni Kroos. Valverde. Benzema plays it out to the flank. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. No complaints about that challenge, robust but fair. Gets the better of his man. It's a promising ball. Nice one too. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Benzema certainly showed brilliant imagination there to take on such a high tower of skill.
Morata. And he's there to cut it out. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Oh, smart save. Good challenge, stood up well against his man. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. De Ligt positions himself well and cuts it out. Benzema! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
Well, he's made sure that that won't get through. Just 5 minutes left. Hazard. Toni Kroos. And here's Hazard. Could try cutting inside here. Gets up to head it! He's pulled off a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Well, there's going to be another change here. Great leap! And the follow-up! Oh, horrible miscue. Quadrado. Diaz. He's pinged one through here. Chiesa drives it forward. He's had that, has a goal! Yes! And the lead is 3. It is surely done. And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, it is an improvement on the first leg, but not by sufficient to turn this round, just not enough. Well, just time then for a very quick summary from you, Jim.
Well, Peter, this is going to be a hard one to take on the chin. A game that's going to make you think how things could have been so much better. But in the opening leg, as it turned out, the game was already lost.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.